Okay, so maybe you're in the market to get toe separators because you went to a podiatrist or you went to a physical therapist and they recommended you get a toe separator and you weren't sure which one to get. If that's you, welcome, you're on the right channel. I'm going to explain each of these and try to give you my perspective on which one to use and when to use it. My name is Manny. I'm a physical therapist in real life, and online I'm just a YouTuber who likes to talk about the human body, so take that for what it's worth. But yeah, so initially, when I got all these three, I got them with a preemptive idea of which one I was going to recommend, and it would be these ones. And I've had these for over a year because these are the ones that I usually recommend, and I really just wanted to try them out for myself. But I got these two a couple weeks ago, and I've been trying them out and to see if there's something that I would like about them. And honestly, after trying all three out, I actually think that they should all be used simultaneously and not one versus the other. And that's because they have individual properties about them that I think will be ultimately beneficial if you have a bunion. These ones, I'll start with these ones. These ones I think are amazing to wear around the house. They're made from gel, very comfortable to move around. There doesn't seem to be a consensus in terms of how long you should wear them for. But I say start with 30 minutes, especially if you haven't worn them before, and if your foot and toes are comfortable with it, up to an hour. And really, at that point, if your toes are fine with it, I would say wear them whenever you're home as much as possible to help reduce your pain and also improve the alignment of the big toe. And I say possibly with a bit of a reservation because I want to explain a bit deeper in terms of the benefits of this stuff in my next video. So feel free to watch out for that one. This, I think, I got this because I wanted to try it out and then give you an excuse to not even consider getting this. And the reason being is that it always separates the big toe and doesn't separate your other four toes. And biomechanically, it is important that your other four toes are separated, although they're not quite an issue, just because if your bunion is severe enough, it can change and influence the alignment of your other big toes. So I was gonna put this out of the window, but then the light bulb came on. This I think is fantastic to use if you combine it with exercise and exclusively just use it with toe exercises, particularly with the toe exercise where you're moving the big toe out to the side. And the reason I think this is great is because you put it on through the second toe, and then you try to activate the muscles that help you bring the big toe out to the side with the resistance that you will get from these toe separators, where the outside of the band here will resist the big toe. And at that point, if you're having difficulty, I don't think you need anything resisting you yet. So definitely would consider getting this exclusively to just go through toe exercises with, especially the toe exercises that allows you to move the big toe out to the side. Okay, so this I would recommend for an exercise. This I would recommend for wearing around the house. This one, initially I thought it would be a bit cumbersome to wear. So this is a Nightsplint for the big toe, and I initially thought it would be cumbersome to wear because you won't be comfortable sleeping with. But it was actually fine when I wore them to sleep, and it didn't seem to bother me or anything of that sort. But what I would say is that, and I think this is because I don't have a bunion, so I didn't see how much of a pull it had on my big toe when I tried to adjust the strap. So I trust that if you have a bunion, using this, you will see a correction in the alignment of the big toe. If you don't, just move to this right away. I would say that especially use this if you find that you can't sleep with this throughout the night. When I tried it, it will always end up coming off when I wake up. And the other thing was also that I think there was one night where I intentionally took it off because my toes were so warm sleeping in this. And I don't think it was because of the product itself, but because I was sleeping underneath a blanket, as anybody should. So yeah, so there's that. So I think they all have their purpose. Use this for exercise, use this to move around the house whenever you're home. And then if you find that this is coming off if you try to sleep in them, then definitely use the splints. Let me say this, if perchance you don't have the means to get all three, I would just say to stick with this and then do the exercise, your toe exercises without this. So yeah, that'll be all for me. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. I will definitely post follow-up video to this, show you an exercise that you should be doing to help improve and reduce your pain and potentially help correct your big toe. All right, thank you so much. See you in the next video.